We're entering Crescent City, and my dad said that now that we're in California, we get a new fishing license, and I get to go fishing again. I'm so excited.
You know the rules. Don't come back without a fish. Okay? We're having fish tonight.
California, we got our fishing license, we have all our gear, it's a beautiful day, so we're going fishing. This looks like a good spot. Like 10 of these, but this is the one that I actually landed. Coming back with our bounty.
Is this dinner?
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Get out! This is awesome! Good job, Emma! This makes me so happy because Emma and Teal have become my ultimate gatherers. These guys got up first thing in the morning and went trolling for some fish, and Emma caught her first black rockfish, which I gotta work on my filleting skills, but this is just awesome. We have been waiting for this. There is nothing better than fresh caught fish. And these guys caught me 3 extra Dungeness crabs, so score for me. It's kind of funny because Emma's gotten into the habit now of naming her fish that she catches. Tonight's fish is taco, so obviously we're having tacos tonight. I'm just doing a simple taco seasoning, which I make myself on board, and just lightly flour it and just pan fry it. So pretty simple. Only has Teal and Emma been fishing every day and bringing home something for me. This morning they went out crabbing and they got, I think, 3 Dungeness and 2 red rocks. We don't normally keep the red rocks because they're smaller, but this one is huge. Check this out, guys.
That
Look at
is
this.
7 inches across on
Look
a
at
red
the
rock.
size of these claws. I gotta be careful. But yeah, this is 7 inches. So I'm very excited. Way to bring home the bacon, honey.
It's what I do.
Oh, this is so awesome.
Kind of eerie weather here tonight in Crescent City. The sea state's been a little bumpy out there for the last couple days, but looks like we'll have our window here, not tomorrow, but the next. We're looking forward to heading south. Hopefully this fog lets up. It's been kind of interesting. You know, we get a little break, a little bit of sun every morning, and then the fog kind of settles in around noon every evening. Even though there's not much wind here, it's been blowing pretty good offshore. Out of the south from here, which is odd because offshore it's blowing out of the north. Kind of whips around here and creates this little zone between, I would say, Cape Blanco and Cape Mendocino. Offshore it'll be blowing north to south, and in here it'll be blowing south to north. So we're looking for that little window to fly some sails as we head out of here. Looks like that may be coming. It's been nice here. It's quiet, protected. Just had a wonderful dinner. Emma caught a nice fish. Lynn cooked up an amazing meal. Our tummies are full and our eyes are heavy. So we'll get some rest, hit it hard again tomorrow, get the boat all ready for the next leg.
Last night's dinner was awesome, and I think it had something to do with me catching the fish. In all seriousness, every time we pull into port, my dad and I will go and talk to the local fishermen about what kind of fish are here, the best spots to catch them, and what kind of lures to use. Those guys are so happy with their catch that they have no problem sharing their tips and tricks with us. In this area, there is a lot of halibut, lingcod, and rockfish. So the fishermen say that for rockfish, shrimp flies are the best. We got 2 colors, iridescent and red. I used this one and my dad used this one. For some reason, they liked red a lot better. So, score 1 for me. When we pull into a port, I like to learn about the local history. The multiple tsunamis that devastated this region are definitely worth mentioning. On March 27, 1964, the largest earthquake ever recorded in North America struck Anchorage, Alaska. The 9.2 magnitude quake set a 20-foot tsunami slamming into Crescent City, killing 12 people and destroying 289 structures. This was the single worst tsunami disaster to ever strike U.S. soil. Nearly 50 years later, an 8.9 magnitude earthquake in Japan on March 11, 2011 generated enough energy to send an 8.1-foot tsunami more than 5,000 miles on a direct course for Crescent City. The harbor was destroyed, sinking at least 16 boats. Since 1933, 31 tsunamis have been observed in Crescent City, coining this peaceful harbor a tsunami magnet.
So I've been hiding out here in my room, my cozy room. I absolutely love this. You know, most of the time you will find me out in the cockpit or in the galley, but since we've been in California, I'm not complaining, but we really haven't seen any sunshine. It's been foggy, and believe it or not, it's 53 degrees today with wind. So it's actually warmer in Oregon State than it is in California. But I'm gonna have to make an appearance because I know that Teal is doing some route planning, and I kind of not want to know what's going on, but I have to. So, what's the verdict, Captain?
The verdict is, well,
Wait. Do I need some wine for the...
I think you know the answer to that.
Okay, hang on a second.
You have your wine, go.
So the original plan was we were going to get up and leave port at 5:30 this morning. But what happened?
Well, let me tell you what happened. Alarm goes off, bright and early, pitch black outside. I walk out, dense fog, and a south wind. South wind, probably 13, 14, maybe 16 knots, right on our nose. You know, it was hard to get motivated to move today.
Well, yeah, everything was wet and cold,
And just, you couldn't see the next dock over. It was that dense. And we made a decision together, and I think it was a pretty easy decision, just to roll over, go back to bed, and revisit this for tomorrow morning. And I'm glad we did, actually. We've been watching the weather all day today, and it's been blowing stiff out of the south. And it's no fun to just kick on your engines every time you want to travel. We want to sail. And with the wind coming out of the south, it's not going to be fun. We'd have to head 50 miles offshore, probably not that far, probably 30 miles offshore to get the right wind. And then we could probably run with it and then head 30 miles in, only to travel 45 miles south of here. So it would have been just unrealistic for us.
well, the other thing is we do want to sail, and we are not on a schedule. So the beauty of that is we can pick and choose when we want to take our passages. Because we want to sail, why do we want to motor? Right now, fuel costs in California is almost double what it is in Oregon,
Yeah,
which is crazy.
We were in Brookings, 25 miles north of here, Brookings, Oregon. Fuel, diesel fuel, $1.90 a gallon. We pull into California, here at the dock, $3.40 a gallon. So
that's just more motivation for us to sail.
another incentive not to turn those keys.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to motor anyways. In and out of port is fine, but for the most part, I want to experience sailing to the fullest.
And
that's what we've been kind of gearing up for anyways.
correct. And I think another big factor for why we didn't leave this morning was, with the wind blowing out of the south, I really want to hit Trinidad Head. Trinidad Head is an anchorage I've never been into. It looks intimidating on the charts, but I think it's going to be a pretty spectacular anchorage. Wind out of the south, there's no way we're anchoring there. We need to wait for the right conditions to hit that spot. And it looks like tomorrow's a lot better. We'll get up tomorrow morning and make that decision.
Okay. So I think I'm comfortable. So let's talk about what is in store for us for the rest of 2020.
Well, 2020's been an odd year for us.
It's been a really weird year.
It is. And we're not alone. I know the whole planet's going through this. Our cruising plans have changed so much, and we've been trying to hold true, but it's definitely has to
It's
change.
about 6 months behind.
Yeah. We wanted to bomb down the coast, be into California by spring, get some projects done, headed to Mexico late summer, be up into the Sea of Cortez and be playing on the mainland for this winter, but it's not happening.
No, it's not happening, and we just have to take that into consideration of the fact that that's life. I mean, things happen, and sometimes you can control it, sometimes you can't. In this instance, we can't. And, being in a hot spot of California and the unknowns of Mexico, it's just kind of changed our thought process of how we travel because a lot of things are closed.
Yeah, and we're getting some reports from other cruisers in Mexico, and we've seen, how many have we met? A dozen boats that have been...
Yeah, over a dozen boats have done big migrating, I guess.
Migration north.
Yeah.
They are been fleeing Mexico and heading back to Washington, Oregon, and Canada.
California and Canada, yeah.
And we've met a few already, at least a dozen. And they're saying...
take your time. That's what they're saying.
They're saying, don't go down there right now. Take your time.
It's weird because we just don't know what's happening. And do we want to put ourselves in a position where something can happen because we're being irresponsible or being a little careless? We want to have fun. We want to explore. But at the same time, we also want to be safe as well. I mean, this is our family unit, and this is it.
We're not trying to race into Mexico. This is our life. It's our lifestyle. We want to make sure we're safe, the family's safe. But there's still a ton of things we could do. And Mexico is definitely on our list of things that will happen when the time is right. And we'll have to make that decision a little bit later this year.
But we have other things that we can do.
Oh, there's a ton of things. I want to take on this hardtop project. I am itching. I know you are too. We'll probably do that in the Bay Area. I'm thinking maybe Napa. Be down there in a month and take on that project.
A month?
It'll take me a month to build that project.
No, it doesn't take you a month to get to the Bay Area.
Oh, well, I don't know. We're winging it right now. We'll see. I have 7 or 8 stops I want to hit before we go under the Golden Gate, and you never know.
I need more wine.
I know. I would like to go up in the Sacramento Delta, maybe play up there. I want to trickle down the California coast and hit all the stops and anchorages and cities on the way down. Catalina.
I want to start diving.
Yes,
swimming.
Yes, fishing the whole way. It's going. We have a lot to do that I think Emma will get a kick out of it. We'll get a kick out of it, and we're going to make the best of the situation.
Yeah, we can't complain. I mean, the fact that we have the opportunity to do this, we've worked so hard for this, we're not going to just give up now.
No way.
So
stick with us. We're gonna have some fun.
Get that hardtop done.
It's coming.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. If you haven't already, be sure that you're subscribed to our channel, give us a like, and leave a comment down below. We love hearing from you guys. Special thanks to our patrons. You guys are the backbone and what makes our videos possible. So thank you so much. If you'd like to join the crew, the link is down below. Tune in next week to see where we end up. See you then!